You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. Bulele is in the news today saying governors abandon the party for Wike. He has the soul and it's difficult to wrestle him. Political analyst Destiny Bulele has accused FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and APC sponsors of being behind the parallel congresses and crisis affecting opposition parties, particularly the PDP. He stated, "Now Wike has held the soul of the PDP hostage, making it difficult for genuine party members to reclaim the control." Speaking on Trust TV News, Bulele explained that over time, other governors and stakeholders abandoned the party, allowing Wike to consolidate power. He noted that current efforts to wrestle control from Wike are proving difficult because of how deeply entrenched his influence has become within the party structures. Destiny Enabuleli said, "You know, my friend, the FCT minister Nyesom Wike has happened to be a good friend. He is neither here nor there. As we speak, PDP is having a parallel congress in Edo, which the authentic executive held about a week or 2 weeks ago. That is to tell you what they are trying to do is to cause some fragmentation, some disturbance within the circles of the opposition. Over time, they allowed the soul of the PDP to be under the control of Wike, while the other governors or stakeholders abandoned the party for Wike. Wike now has the soul of the party, and it is difficult to wrestle it from him. Wonders, they say, shall never end. This is a political party that someone is talking about here. And sometimes when we look at the way politics is being played in this country, then we begin to ask ourselves some serious questions. How did we get here? And if you look at the situation of this PDP of a party in particular, when they came in 1999, the chairman of a party became subservient to the president. The person who was the chair, who he chose, so to say, now that the party leadership chose to be their candidate, will now become the leader of the party. And as a result of that, the executives wield a lot of influence and power to an extent that when they now came to power, those who happened to be party men that brought them in became subservient, and sometimes they throw them away and bring in their own cronies, their own puppets, and as a result of that, the party structure continue to weak day by day, because it is expected anywhere in the world that the party should be supreme. But when it is the president who happens to be a candidate from the party that is now controlling the party that seems to be supreme, then there is a problem. And that's the situation in the case of Nyesom Wike, that he became, supreme in People's Democratic Party. And he was so strong to an extent that even incumbents like himself couldn't do whatever he's trying to do. I think there is more to Wike as far as PDP matter is concerned. The only problem is that the more you look, the less you see as far as Wike is concerned. So for Mr. Bulele to now come out to say that the man is already taking charge of the soul of the party, I think is sickening, really is disturbing. But well, we can't, shy away from the reality and the truth that there might be some iota of truth in what the man is saying, looking at these current and citizens of so many people, active players in PDP, drawing in towards and going out to form ADC or to be part of ADC, the likes of Atiku Abubakar, Dino Melaye, the likes of and many great, party stalwarts leaving and, joining ADC, David Mark and co. And all those things affect the party. Why did they leave in the first instance? Because of Wike. That is what Mr. Bulele is trying to say, and looking at the way they were able to perform woefully in 2023 election because of the fact that Wike and four other governors, including himself when he was still the governor of Rivers State, they were five. They called themselves G5. Worked totally against the candidates of their party, the candidature of Atiku Abubakar, the Waziri of Adamawa, making sure that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu from Lagos State emerged the winner and who is currently the incumbent president of the country. And it seems as if, as a result of the fact that Wike was given the position of a, minister in this particular administration, who happens to, be an opposition to his own party, it becomes even too much strong and stronger. And you also know that from the beginning, I said that PDP has it as part of their, family lifestyle, that any executive that has been appointed automatically assume the leadership of the party in his or her state. In this regard, Wike is the FCT minister, and since he's a minister, he becomes the leader, so to say. Even though it's expected that a Fubara is supposed to be that leader, so there is that conflict already. And from the look of things, I think Wike is now so strong because the architecture of the party seems to be in his hand, and that is what Mr. Enabulele is, confirming and affirming, that it's so difficult to, fight Wike in that party because his men are everywhere, meaning that the soul of the party is in his hand. And to add salt into injury, those who probably could be able to give him a ride for his money and can fight him headlong face to face are decided to leave the party, and then for him, and they've gone to another party. So what do you expect? Since you have left it for Wike, Wike will be in charge of the party, and wherever Wike wants the party to go this time around, that's where the party will go. And from the body language of his son Wike, he has been speaking that since he is working with the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he would desire that the same man be voted the second time, even to complete the second term and give Nigeria more better performance, more better future, and dividends of democracy. And these are the things that are, affecting the situation in PDP. In fact, Mr. Nabulele even submitted that as far as Wike is concerned, the party has been held hostage and is making it very, very difficult, even for genuine party members to reclaim control. And to a large extent, he even alleged that Mr. Wike is working to make sure that the president, the incumbent, is returned, and therefore the PDP will have to, in quotes now, get incapacitated or work in favor even of the re-election of Mr. President. Whichever method they want to use, as far as he is concerned, that Mr. President should be returned fair and square. And as a result of that, it's have made the party redundant. But then I need to speak to party people in Nigeria, politicians. Why can't you have an ideology and stand firm on something, and then be able to be fair, and then be able to face your position? And that's going to help this country to move forward. Keep liking our channel. Don't forget to give us your thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure you share. Thank you.